little more motherfucking films, nigga.
Of course, you know, I'm still recording with, you know, everybody who they used to seeing me with. You know, like Schoolie and Glock and, you know, the Paper Route team and
Man, it seems like every time you and Glock link up, man, y'all goddamn put bangers out every time. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, well, we actually do way more music than what actually gets come out. I think we probably collectively record 150 songs just on my beats. Yeah, dude records a lot of music. You get what I'm saying? And like I say, one of my buddies, Big Scar, he just got signed with 1017.
Oh yeah, Scar from Memphis.
Yeah, he from.
Oh yeah, man, dude hard than a motherfucker.
Yeah, I met him through another artist named Baby K. I met Baby K through Glock actually, and cause I was talking to Glock one day, and there was a couple of dudes I was seeing on the internet. One of them was Kenny Money, and I didn't know they knew each other at the time. I just knew he was from Memphis, and I was like, "Hey man, if you know these cats, I want to do some songs with them." You know what I'm saying? And the next thing I know, he brought all of them to the studio.
Y'all been linked in there since.
Yeah, we just been linked in there.
So how they feel though, man? Mixing that, you know, you originally from Tennessee, Chattanooga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, how they feel like working with, like being able to work with like Atlanta artists and Memphis artists, and you know what I'm saying, just all these big dogs, bro.
It's cool. It's cool. It has its advantages and disadvantages. I would say advantages is you get to spread your network and all that, you know what I'm saying, and it's always good to grow. You get what I'm saying? But the disadvantages would be I had to really make trips to go back to Chattanooga to really tap in and stay in tune to, you know, the way niggas in Chattanooga do shit, the way we do shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like how we feel, how we talk, how our music sound. You know what I'm saying? One of the people that kept me really in tune with that was the artist named Jmac.
D-Block Jmac. Yeah, dude hard too.
No lie, he probably my favorite out of artists in Chattanooga that I come across their music or whatever. And so he one of them people, and I think his tone, the way he say his words, everything is so Chattanooga. So it's like I be trying to stay in tune with that and make that big. You get what I'm saying? Because, you know, I feel like Memphis has a very big music scene. You know what I'm saying? A lot of players getting their shine right now. And it's really, really active. But when you from Tennessee, they kind of expect that my music sound like their music. When yes, it collide and it works. You get what I'm saying? But Chattanooga music has a whole different style and feel.
Whole little thing, ain't it?
But I will say collaborating with artists from Tennessee does feel a little bit more easy. You know what I'm saying? It's a producer from Nashville. I met him a couple years ago. His name's Band Play.
Let the band play. Oh yeah, dude hard as hell.
Exactly. When we met, we clicked instantly. It was like almost like a we should have been knowing each other kind of thing. You get what I'm saying? And I was fortunate enough to work on a couple of projects with him. You know, over there at Paper Route, and but I actually met him before he was over there with them. So you know. It wasn't like, oh yeah, I want to fuck with Band Play because he with Paper Route. Like we had our link before that. You get what I'm saying? I think back when we was working on Glaucoma, and we worked on Glaucoma together. You know, that was exciting. That was really exciting.
Well, if you could pick out of the songs that you had on there, which one you like? I like all of them, but which one you like the most?
Probably Clowns. Clowns is probably my favorite collaboration with Glock.
Yeah.
Clowns are. This is another record. A lot of people don't even know it. It's called Big Body Beans. That was the first one we did. So
Big Body Beans. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's probably my favorite one.
Oh yeah.
Because it was just the first one, so it has a nostalgic kind of thing. To it as far as that record's concerned. The crazy part is I have a lot more music in the pipeline that's it's so weird as a producer, that's your struggle. It's just like you got the first struggle is getting it placed. The second struggle is convincing the artist, the label, the management, all that, and making a product or creating a product that's undeniable that they definitely want to release and put out into the world. You know what I'm saying? So one of the more recent placements that I got excited about was like I started sending beats out to different collaborators and various producers, and I stopped trying to be so much of a snob. You get what I'm saying, with different producers. So I was like, yeah, let's work. We'll send each other stuff. And so, long story short, I ended up getting something to linking up with this dude named Lamb. Lamb's, I think he engineered for King Von, right? So I'm like, yeah, I fuck with Von music. That nigga hard. You get what I'm saying? That nigga tough. So I sent a pack over there. You know, next thing I know, he's texting me like, oh yeah, man, we gotta make some more beats because bruh fucks with your shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, we did this record. I never even got to hear it, but Lamb was so excited about it. I was excited with him. And so the next thing that happened was I sent some more beats over there, and then he sends me back a video. It's like a screenshot of Von on live, you know, rapping the song for the beat we just made. So I was like, oh yeah, that's it. That's exciting. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, oh yeah, what's gonna get released? And then I'd say a week later, bam, it's gone. So it's like, damn, hip hop was fucked up. Like,
yeah, I was gonna ask you about that too, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know, dude's a cool dude. I met him a couple years ago, fucking with Dirt. You know, Dirt used to come here and record. I used to engineer for Dirt. And you know, back then I think Josh was engineering for Dirt too. And me and Josh is buddies. We go way back. Turn me up, Josh. And, I used to see Von around, but he wasn't rapping then. You get what I'm saying? So when he started rapping, I was like, oh, that's cool. He hard. He tough. When the opportunity presents itself, we get in the same space again, maybe he'll remember like, oh yeah, I remember you an engineer up there, and then I got some shit for you. And I thought that would be a natural thing, because when you producing and you working with artists, you want it to be natural. You want to be organic. You don't want it to feel forced. So I try to always stick in places where my face is kind of familiar, and if I got to introduce it myself to a different circle of crowd, I try to go through or with someone to make the introduction smooth and organic. And I just thought that was gonna be it. And unfortunately, you know how
it seemed like this. You know what I'm saying? You know, rest in peace, Bankroll. You had Bankroll, man. Then Bankroll come up. You know what I'm saying? Come up a little short. Then now, you know, you say you finna have something to be put out with King Von. He was headed to the top. Oh, yeah. Now he, you know what I'm saying?
No,
but it seemed like, you know what I'm saying? How that feel? Like, do you like not be motivated, or do it just make you go harder? Or, you know what I'm saying? Seem like you just that one song away, or that one thing away from blowing all the way up.
Sometimes it's like, imagine feeling like the champion. And it's like, oh yeah, I got the heavyweight belt. And you had a belt for a month, and then your next match, you get your ass handed to you. Like you ain't never been beat before in your life. And then it's like, well, you still the same fighter. You just took a L, right? And it's like, nah, like male ego and pride is a motherfucker like that. Sometimes your spirit be broken, but you can't. Like, it was a young guy that was signed here. His name's Southpack. He just passed away Monday or something last week, and that was a hard one. You get what I'm saying? Like, he been here about 2 years. He was young. He was only like, he just turned 16, I think. The day before.
What's up with this violence in hip hop, man? What's going on,
He wasn't involved in violence.
Nah, I'm just saying, like, with what's been going on recent, like, you know, like Mo3 just got took out, King Von just got took out. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on?
Nobody be mad about me saying that, but that shit a side effect. Unfortunately, it's not a side effect that we like to claim. It's not a side effect that we're proud of hip hop. And it's not, it's just, you gotta look at it. It's a side effect of life. You get what I'm saying? Like, hip hop is a byproduct of the streets. You feel what I'm saying? That's why it's such a big deal to be authentic or be real, or to tell your story. If somebody's writing for you, it's looked down upon because you're not telling your story. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's important for it to be authentic because it's a byproduct of the streets. And another byproduct of the streets is murder, unfortunately. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's just, like I say, a byproduct of life. There's no industry in the world that's immune to it. You get what I'm saying? Police have to deal with it. Service store workers have to deal with it. Firefighters, whatever occupation, bank tellers. You know what I'm saying? They in there, and then somebody robbed the bank, pop the teller next to you. You like, oh shit, are you gonna stop banking? Maybe, but probably not. You know what I'm saying? It's just a byproduct of life. It's off on make a life and death. You can't have one without the other, unfortunately.
A little more motherfucking fiends, nigga.